YouTube is happening. It's Friday, January 31st, and we're going to jump into the NHL now because there's only 4 games on the slate. We're going to break this down. It's going to be a quick video, little recap of yesterday. We see there was a whole bunch of games and a whole lot of plays. We ended up going 10 right, 8 wrong. You can see that there. You want to know which ones were right. The Larkin and the bottom 2 rows were all right. Paul, Kempe, and Sanderson were right. Ehlers and Winnipeg moneyline were right. Everything else was wrong, but hey, that's cool. That's still a positive day overall. Green day is good. That don't matter how much it is. Green is good. That's what we want. So if you want these plays typed out, or if you want access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research for all the sports, all you got to do is go to that website right there and sign up to the HQ. Simple as that. Enough of that. We have 4 games. We're going to look at the props. We're going to look at the info. We're going to see if we can find another green day out there. So let's go and jump to the first game right now. All right, looks like first game we have is gonna be Nashville and Buffalo, and it looks like we got Nashville's minus 130 with a 6.5 total. Let's bounce over here to the actual goalie setups and see who's potentially going to be out there. It could change in a minute, you know this, but expected. Saros and UPL are supposed to be out there, 286 and 297, both slightly above average, but nothing really out there outstanding to worry about. Let's pop over to the numbers. Top 2 offenses in the league currently, 3.6 for Nashville, 3.3 for Buffalo. They are both crushing it, but they're also giving up a lot of goals too. So top 2 offenses, bottom 4 defenses. I mean, we got to go over, right? It's just like there's no other setup we could take. We have to go over 6.5. It's just pure principle. We got to take the over here. What else will we take? It's 6.5, but yeah, I'm taking it. I don't care. You have 2 terrible defenses and the top 2 offenses and 2 average goalies. Yeah, over all day, twice on Sunday. Don't care. Props. Let's see what we got. Let's put this is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. You click it, you sign up. You get you a whole week, 7 days for free of this awesome software for the props. So let me see here. For this game, for National, there's a lot to pick from. And we're going to open all of them up. We're going to see who looks good. I have the over, but hell, I might take a third play in this game. There are only 4 games today. We could have a little bit of fun, can we? I think we can. Yes, we shall. So let's open them all up. Okay, so 4.9 on a 3.5. Hey, that counts. And 5.6. Forsberg has been lighting it up with shots recently. You qualify, good sir. Welcome. Let's see, 4.1 on a 2.5 and 3.6. That qualifies too. Let's see, points. 1, you qualify. My God, we have a lot of things to qualify in this one. 1.6 points in the last 5 games is crazy. You don't qualify. Goodbye. 4.1 and 4.4. Oh my God, so many things that qualify. Yep. You can just pick a prop. It doesn't matter. Pick a prop. And that's NBA. Let me drag you over here. Get out of the way. All right, so we have you. We have 6 props to choose from. That is crazy. I never get to take Forsberg shots ever because, I mean, it's 3.5. It never pops up usually. So and then you've been doing good. And let's see. All right, let's group the people together. All right, so you and you. Do we want points or we want shots on goal? Let's look at last 10 for both. Which one looks better? Oh, yeah. Back-to-back zeros on points. Goodbye. Don't care about that. I'd rather take shots on goal with you for sure. That looks a lot better. And then we have you for points. Another over. I don't think so. I know the volume's there and you qualify technically, but not good enough. So we have you shots on goal. We have you points. 1.6 is crazy, but you did have 4 points last game, which is doing a lot of heavy lifting in this category. So 3 zeros is not enticing. I'm going to take you off. Sorry. So we come up with 3 shot on goals. So we got Philip, we got you, and we got you. Who looks the best? Let's go last 10. Let's zoom them all out and see. You have a lot of volume, but sometimes you have 1. So you have 3 misses. You're averaging 4.1. That's 1.6 higher than your average. You're averaging 5.6, which is 2 higher. 4.9, you're 1.4. Yeah, you have a lot of volume too. And lastly, we look at Jonathan. You have 2 misses, but you also have volume. So man, I could take all 3 of these, to be honest. TBH, they're both top 3 in the league. Yeah, I didn't say that when I was looking at the numbers. Number 1 and number 3 in shots per game. Also, there's a lot of potential in this one. Oh man, I'm tempted to take all 3 plus the over. Is that madness? Is that a little too much? Do we think that's too much? I don't think it is. I think we can have a little fun today. There's only 4 games, so let's do that. Let me zoom out my list a little bit so I have room for it. We're going to take all 4. We're going to take Forsberg over 3.5. Forsberg over 3.5 shots on goal. I could spell shots on goal. It's SOG. How do I spell that? We're going to take Thompson, but we're just going to call you over 2.5 shots on goal. And then lastly, we're going to take you. So many plays. Okay, we're going to take those three. We're going to take the over. I'm not going to take anything else. I think that's enough. Let's go to the next game. All right, game 2 is going to Vancouver and Dallas, and we can see it is Dallas minus 170, 5.5 is our total. Head up to the Goldies. Expected Thatcher at 327. Oh, 2-3 for Jake. Jake's clearly the better goalie. No questions there. Statistics-wise, Dallas's offense is better. Dallas's defense is better. The shots are about the same. They kind of cancel each other out. So we have a slight lean Dallas offense defense and a big lean on Dallas when it comes to goalie. I can see why Dallas is 170. It makes sense. That's right. I'll take Dallas if I don't have any good props. So let's see what we got. Prop time. We have 3 to pick from. We have Quinn, we have Wyatt, and we have JT. That's it. Only 3 to pick from. Sad. That's it. So such slim pickings. 1.3 points in the last 10 is pretty good. 1.6 is even better. So Quinn's doing pretty good on points. Now I do have a rule on goals against, but there's only 3 props, so I'll explain that in a second. 1.2 and 1.4 against Thatcher. Yeah, I'll take that for sure. Thatcher's giving up 3.27 a game. I think so. 2.2 and 1.5 is not good enough. So on my rules, I have if anyone's goal against average, which is how many goals they give up a game on average, is below 2.5, I don't take points against them because it's just you get into a territory where these dudes are really good and the risk gets higher to get the point or the assist or the goal. So I try not to take any points, and it's been working great the last few weeks I've been doing this rule, so we're going to keep on doing it, which means I will not be taking Quinn Hughes points, even though as good as it looks good. It looks real good. That's what I'm a little concerned by because like that's a lot of volume for the last few games. He is crushing it. I mean, Jake's good. He's giving up 2.3, which means he's still giving up 2 goals a game, a little over 2. So think about when he gets a goal. You typically when there's a goal, there's a couple points with it. You get your goal, and then you have your 1 to probably 2 assists, is what it seems to be mostly. So that's 3 points. That's 6 potential points. Can he get one of those points? I'm willing to risk it. I'd almost rather risk this. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. 1.6 is 1.3 last 10, 1.6 last 5 is madness. So we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. Over 0.5 points. I mean, why not? Let's do it. And then let's take Wyatt. Third choice would be Dallas on the money line if I had to pick between the 3. So Wyatt over 0.5 points. Wyatt Johnston, whatever you want to call him. I'm gonna call him Wyatt. So Hughes, Wyatt, points for each in this game. I would lean Dallas. I would also lean over as well because I think there's probably going to be points in this game. So, but I'll take these 2 props next. Next up is St. Louis and Colorado, and we can see it is Colorado minus 184 with a 5.5 total. Bounce over here to the potential goalies, and we got Jordan and McKenzie. McKenzie 266, Jordan 289. McKenzie's slightly better than Jordan, I would say, based on the way they're playing. So let's pop over here to the numbers. Still no big advantage. They're both tied at defense at 310 goals allowed per game in the last 10. They're scoring 2.7, 2.9. I don't see differences here between either team. I don't even see why Colorado's 184, to be honest. There's nothing screaming take Colorado here. So this should be a pick 'em in my opinion. So plus 1.5 St. Louis minus 160 might be a move. Might be the move. Let's see. Let's pop over to the numbers. Robert Thomas, 100%. Yeah, I've taken like all of these. I think I've taken all of these because the dude just keeps on hitting. Like it doesn't stop. And I will continue to take Mr. Thomas 1.5 shots on goal. It just keeps on. I'm just going to keep on doing it because it's the only prop. Well, I guess we have Dylan Holloway. I forgot about him. 0.9. Yep, doesn't qualify. So we have Robert Thomas. I lean St. Louis a little bit plus 1.5, but do I dare take it at 160? You know what? I think I do. I think we're gonna have a little fun with this, right? We're gonna go STL plus 1.5. Yep. Looking at these numbers, nothing screaming. And then you look over here, you see the odds, and it's like, why? Why is it 184? I don't know. But we're gonna take St. Louis plus 1.5 in this one. I think it should be closer to a pick 'em. I could see Colorado winning by 1. But I don't see them winning by 2, but I could be wrong. But we'll take that. We'll pair Thomas with the 1.5 shots on goal next. Lastly, Columbus and Utah, and you can see it right here. It is Utah minus 200. Ooh, 6.5 is our total. Let's look over potential goalies. We got you at 3.82 and 2.47. Clearly Utah's goalie's better, so lean to Utah there. Let's pop over here. We see the same offense. Defense is both, I mean, Columbus is 1.9, is pretty good. 2.8 for Utah. You can see how the differentials are. You see the shots. Columbus ain't getting that many shots, but Utah is. So nothing is really standing out. Columbus has the defense. Utah has the goalie. I'm not taking a side or total. There's nothing standing out. We have props though. Yes, props. Let's open them on now. Utah's at 2.47, but I know he was much lower with that, so he's kind of sliding the wrong direction. So I will entertain the notion of points against him. So especially, well, we'll see. Let's see here. 1.8 is not going to qualify. 0.5, 0.9 is not going to qualify. 0.5 and 1. Okay, 1. And then last 5, 1.2. You qualify. Welcome. Zach, 0.9. Nope. 2.3 and a 1.5 is a no. 2.6, yes. 2.8, yes. Good deal. Barrett, that's a new one. Welcome, Barrett. Marchenko does not qualify, sadly. And lastly, Nick, 1.1 when 1. Okay, so we ended up with 3 props in this one that we could look at. So we have you for points. Let's zoom out and look at it. Is everybody points? Points, shots on goal, points. Shots on goal from Utah or... I don't really want to take you for points, to be honest. You had 3 zeros. You're going up against a 2.47 goals against goalie. I'd rather take Utah to get stuff against Columbus, so I think I'm going to take you off. And I'd rather take Nick here to get points against Daniil. That's, 9 out of 10. That's pretty good. And we're going to take Barrett to get some shots on goal, too. So, hell, they could combine. Who knows? Let me get Hayton. Over 1.5 shots on goal. That's a new one. Welcome. And Schmaltz. Over 0.5 points. So there we go. We got 2 random Utah players that I've never taken before. So both are new on my sheets. I've never taken either one. So that's a fun way to end the day right there. So that's all 4 games. Let's bounce over to the schedule for tomorrow. It's going to be a big one, I know. No, not that big. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9 games on the slate for tomorrow. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't. It helps me out and I appreciate it. Go to the site, to the HQ if you want to sign up for the sheets so you can do your own research, or if you just want the plays typed out that I talk about every day in the videos, you can get them there too. Or Discord, we can chat it up in there. It's up to you either way. Other than that, I just appreciate being here. So enough of that. We will see you tomorrow on Saturday for some more NHL. Peace.